What's good, YouTube? Oh, it's cold, man. It's chilly out here. I need to get me a coat on or something. I'm in North Carolina, but it's actually feeling like real winter here, man. I think I'm back up in Northeast again. It's like 40 or something crazy. Anyway, guys, hope you're all doing well. And right now I am doing something that I want to share with you all just in case you are unaware of it. This is my 2015 Hellcat. It's got about 19,000 miles on it. And I am doing something right now that I want to share with you that you can do with your Challenger or your Charger, even if it's not a Hellcat. You can do this with any of the trims, and it may be worth it for you to do it. You may notice a difference, you may not, but in any case, I'm going to share it with you. So, we all know here, this is a Hellcat. They are advertising these things as 707 horsepower at the crank. That's the pre-2019 power. But you may know that these things are actually more powerful than that. We put them on the dynos, and they have consistently shown that this car is actually putting out power more in the 730s at the crank, or about 660, 670 to the wheels, which is a great thing to find out about these cars once you have them. But, you know, despite having some really great power and the opportunity to have a lot of fun, you may want to do something to your car every now and then just to keep the pep in the step. And by that, I mean this, guys. Your computer is, or your car is regulated by a computer system, right? All modern cars are these days. One of the things that regulates the output of your engine is something called the fuel adaptive system. And basically the way it works is this. In an effort to try and maximize fuel efficiency out of your car's computer is going to monitor your driving behavior. And what it will do is it will modify the output, or the tuning, you could say, to the car in minor ways that help stretch the efficiency of the fuel that you get as per the performance that you're trying to get out of the car. Basically, what this means for you and I, the consumer, is that as you drive the car and your car has learned your driving behavior, it is going to start lagging a little bit after some short period of time. Basically, instead of being sort of, you know, really hot out of the gun, so to speak, like it was when it drove off at the factory floor, it's going to be lagging a little bit after some time. And so one of the things that I usually do with the Challengers that I've owned, not only my Hellcat here, but I've also had a couple 392s, an RT and an SXT as well, back some years ago, is to reset the fuel adaptive system. And basically what this does is it clears out that memory, everything your car has learned about your driving behavior. It wipes it clean. You're starting from scratch. And what that means for the you and in your driving experience is that you may notice that the car has a little bit more pep, especially when it comes to the throttle. Nothing major, this isn't a tune or anything like that, but this is just a minor thing that basically wakes up the car. And most people who do this report that they do feel a bit of a difference. Now, the way it works is this. What you want to do is pull off your fuse box panel or cover, which is right here, and you'll want to look for fuse number 31, which is located right here. We're in this little space here, and as you can see, I've actually already pulled out this fuse. You know, they give you this little tool here where you can pull out. It's a little 25 amp fuse, and you take it out and you just let it basically sit there. And what this does is, as the fuse is not in there, your computer will reset itself. You want to do this with the car off. You don't want to have it on. It'll do it while it's just sitting here. Now, some people say, hey, you should have the fuse pulled just for a few seconds. 10 seconds is plenty. Some people say 30. I've heard people say 10 minutes. So what do? I play it safe. I always just do it for 10 minutes because this way there is no question that it was plenty of time. So you have it out for about 10 minutes. Then you pop the fuse right back in there, put away your little tool, put the fuse cover back on. And when you get back in your car, you may notice a bit of a difference. If you have a 392, and I've had a couple, I'll tell you, man, you will notice a difference. It wakens it up a bit. And the same thing, too, with the RT. When I had my RT, I used to do this routinely. And it was fun, man. You definitely, in my opinion, would notice a bit of a difference there. Now, how often do you want to do this? Well, they say that you want to do this about every 50 start cycles. Now, what is a start cycle? Well, it basically means you get in your car and you start it up and you go somewhere. You get somewhere else, you shut it off, right? That's a start cycle. And when you get back in the car, you're now starting a new start cycle. So assuming like you got in the car and you went from here to the gas station, got out of your car, you know, after you shut it off, gassed it up, and then you got back in your car, started up again, and came home. A simple trip like that, where you're only going to one place and shutting it off once, that is a trip or 2 start cycles. So they say every 50, which is about every 25 trips, so to speak. Now, for most people, depending on how often you use your car, you know, that means you could be doing this, you know, every couple of weeks, no problem, especially if you're using it as a daily driver like I do. For other people, you know, if you use your car more as a weekend one, or, you know, you put it away for the winter, what have you, you're only using it for performance reasons and that type of fun, well, then, you know, you got to figure it out a little bit, and, you know, you'll have to do it less frequently. But in any case, you should be noticing some kind of a difference. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Hit me up in the comments section here. Let me know if you guys are doing this and if you're noticing any type of difference, particularly if you have a different trim. Thanks again, guys. Until next time. Later.